understanding that there are different evolving filmmaking industries now, what do you think is faith-based filmmaking?
Well, you see, faith-based in itself is very, very wide. You know, some people will say anything that is religious is faith-based, and there's so many religions. You know, Buddhism, Christianity, Islam, traditional.
Yeah.
But if you look at faith-based in itself, you even check the dictionary, you know, faith-based is primarily belong to the Christian faith. So whatever is Christian faith and is centered around Christian faith is faith-based. Like that's direct connection and centered around Christianity.
Okay. So now, lately we found out that a lot of faith-based content, things contents that are built around Christ, is kind of like gaining popularity among the secular people. All right. The secular producers, okay, but it's not gaining popularity even in the Christian fold, as it were. Why do you think that is?
You have to explain what you mean by that.
Okay. Like for instance, Bibi Sasore, our popular so-called faith-based filmmaker, came out to say that, okay, this Breath of Life film you people are all ranting about, you're all happy about, maybe for better use of word, this film that you people are all happy about is not a faith-based film. Now we took a content. So you understand? We put all things that we invoke conversations around Christ and all of that inside. But I mean, it's not, you can't come and say that it is a gospel film. It's not a gospel film.
Well, I think we need to draw a line now. Okay, number one is that Bibi Sasore made God Calling. He has made other movies in between. Probably he's saying that he is not a faith-based filmmaker. He cannot say Breath of Life is not a faith-based movie.
No, that's what he's saying.
It's not for him to decide.
Okay.
He has made it. He has made a movie. We saw it. It's a Christian content in it. God Calling. I remember he said that he was going to release a faith-based movie in December when he made God Calling. Now, all of these things, of course, the name of Jesus or the name of God is very sellable. You know, it's just that when Mel Gibson made a movie about Christ, Passion of Christ, doesn't make him a Christian. He just want to make a living out of it. Just like who is who is the biggest guy that has lived that I want to talk about. You could have talked about Muhammad. You could have talked about maybe Desmond Tutu or anybody, or Plato, and he chose to talk about Jesus. It doesn't make him a faith-based filmmaker. Are you with me?
Yes.
And of course, if I don't want to go too much into all of this movie, but if you look at their content, you know, they are there for the glance, for the money, for the entertainment, for the traffic, and not for our own goal as faith-based filmmakers. So that's why we have, out of the faith-based, I agree we are faith-based, we are calling ourselves and say we are evangelical, we are gospel filmmakers. Are you with me? Yeah. That's why even in the music industry, you see whatever secular guy is singing is whatever. And one day he's singing about God. Everybody has access to God. He might be a Christian going to church. He can sing about God, but doesn't make him a gospel musician. Are you with me? So that's how I see it. Now, so they are making trends. They're still making trend in their own way. It's making a faith-based or a Christian-centered. In fact, another word for it, which is the best word, is Christian movie. We have seen a lot of Jesus of Nazareth, a lot of movies like that are Christian faith-based. Now, it's not a new thing. If you check African Magic, you see Yoruba, all the Yoruba, they bastardize it. You see, I saw one recently, but I don't watch it. My mother was watching the living, and I got like that. Okay, it said in that movie, the pastor, the prophet took the person to the river, maybe to do it, and then the mermaid came up and said, "No, I won't take a sacrifice. Go back to Oshun." And that was say, "We do it." And that's how they make the bastardize the faith. So it's a normal thing. Igbo film, epic. You see, those epic guys, they do a lot of Reverend Father, this one, that one. So people have access. God is for everybody. Are you with me? It doesn't make them who we are. And so sometimes we should not compare ourselves with them. Are you with me? Yeah. So okay, you say why are we not trending like they are? So why number one thing we should establish that we should not compare ourselves to them, because they don't do that thing for the money, for the fame, for everything you can talk about, but for soul. but for the sake of God.
Okay, so
now for us now, sorry, let me just dive that home. The next thing that why are we not? We are this is like a big conversation in itself. It's a long one. Number one is that the light and darkness. They will give you a lot of things, you know. So that's the other approach to it. But I'm just taking it from there. Light and darkness. It's like when Nathaniel Bassi or Edison Yekon or Tovlo Sunday is asking himself, why is he not collecting like $1 million per show like Wizkid or Davido? It's faith-based. It's Jesus. It's God. It's light. Satan is fighting against the light himself. But of course, it doesn't mean that we cannot be big. We can be as big as possible, even as faith-based. I'm telling you. But you know, it's a light against darkness. It's a war. So that is one thing why it seems as if we are not, but we are actually moving, and we'll get there. I believe we are also in a certain very important position right now, but we'll still be better.
So another part to that conversation is that you see a lot of people kind of like the so-called faith content inside secular films, all right? But when it comes to gospel film, I mean, we tell that same story, that same content, but with more depth because we understand the word.
Yeah, correct.
Do you understand? Like, for instance, one major thing that got a lot of people talking in Breath of Life was the alcohol scene. Okay, that you are to be pastor. You don't go ahead and hang out with someone and just take alcohol like that. You understand? That was something that if for instance Mount Zion were to do a film, they're not going to promote. They're not going to promote that. We know it. If we find a Mount Zion film, I will now say that. They now say it's okay for a pastor to drink alcohol. Everybody will be like, no, this is not Mount Zion film, because we've been known for those standards over the years. You understand? So what I'm saying now is that why is it that people now find it easier to take that message in the secular than to take it with the gospel?
Now, you just
with
mentioned
the faith-based people.
You just mentioned it by yourself. You just give us the solution to the problem. You know, number one is what I mentioned: a regular filmmaker. I was having a conversation with a Muslim, like a strong. I don't want to mention it, but you know, there's a film director, and he made this popular movie last year. Directed a very popular movie last year, one of the most popular movie. And he said, second touch, you mumbo a Christian film here. It's as if the place is huge. You are not explaining it enough. How would you do it? And the people will buy and people will watch. She's a Muslim. He believes there's a market. He believes there is whatever. So he can choose to do whatever he wants to do. But the depth is the difference. You just talk about the movie now, which of what I've seen. This is a part of this reality. Let's talk reality. We're just talking about Breath of Life. A pastor is drinking alcohol. We're not saying maybe it's a sin or whatever, but the point is that there's so many things the Bible said about alcoholism. A pastor to be that is kissing with a woman that is not married yet. In fact, when they were at the scene, they were about to have fun on the bed until something happened. He was already going on the bed. People can be tempted. We are human beings, but you should not make that available for us in that kind of whatever. Are you with me? Yes. So it's also in this so-called faith-based, you see things that are against the will of God, but they don't mind. And probably they don't have the depth, or they want to dance to the tune of the audience. So people want to see that, and they know we are very religious. In the battle of what is it called? This movie you are talking about now.
Yes,
the same movie, called Judah. You know, he said that they spice it with faith-based. Even the title, A Tribe Called Judah itself.
I'm telling you.
People thought, and it's coming out in Christmas. Christmas is for Christians.
Yes.
So in America, big movie come in Christmas, and there's some faith-based can come during that time. Yeah. When the lead God calling was on Christmas Day, it's for Christians. So Tribe of Judah, okay, Christian, we are all religious. It's our movie. And then the woman is prayerful. First thing is anointing the head of the boy. He's a prayerful person. But at the end of the day, you know, I don't want to do any spoiler for the movie.
Please, let's not.
You know, so you know, so people want to see that because we are religious, but it doesn't mean that is the core gospel that we are supposed to be selling out to the people. Okay,
let's bring things down a little bit.
Yeah.
What do you think are the major issues that people are having? Because I found out that a lot of people will say that I can't watch Christian films. They are Christians. I can't watch Christian films. I'd rather watch secular films. I once met there was someone that was speaking to me, said, "Oh, Fresh, you are good, no doubt, okay? But you see this industry that you're in, this thing that you do is not that popular." And like, excuse me, sir, you can't say it's not popular, all right? So the thing is that I won't do things the way you would expect me to do it, but it's not like we cannot do what you expect. You won't, if we put money into this thing, we're not going to get our money back and all. And I said, there are ways to go about this thing. And I feel, and of course, when he was talking to me, I have not had that knowledge that can actually make me to be able to turn their money over, as it were, while preaching the gospel. What I'm saying is that the investment part of this faith-based thing is also very important. And whatever it is that is standing in the way, like our personal behaviors, the way we approach things, we also need to deal with it. Okay?
Yeah, you're making me sound like you're making me sound like as if I'm defending the faith-based, but actually faith filmmakers, but I'm not. I'm just being objective because I've been here, bro. I've been here. I've seen things. I've seen things back and forth. I'm young, but I'm here, and I work with the elders too. Like almost all the fathers, I work with them.
Almost all of them.
Now, whatever anybody is doing that's not right, whether you're faith-based or not, change your ways. Because if you are doing that, you are blocking way for yourself and for others. So, having said that, tell me the industry where you don't have bad people, dishonest people.
There's none.
There's none. Now, so that is why we must not attach that to the lack of. That's why we don't have investment. That's why we are not growing. It's not because of if you do yours, it might affect too. But you can say for yourself that in other industry, if you have one here, we are going to have 10. If you have 2, we are going to have 20. And so we are still investing now. Because you mentioned investment, let's talk about investment. Because I am a core gospel filmmaker. Just as now, I can speak for myself alone. Now. If we are talking about investment, people that want to invest are coming for money. It's sounding to me already that they are trying to make the gospel ministry, the faith-based ministry, to be like the secular. Because, it's a big risk. Investment is welcome, but those people that see it the way it is, or that are willing to grow with us, only if you obey the prophet, you will eat the fruit of you heed the word of the prophet. Now, if you want to grow with us, you see the prospect of investment of evangelism. You see Nabonke when he was coming to Nigeria, and you see millions of people. Some people are investing into it. And go and ask all of them. I'm sure they are blessed back.
Of course.
The gym you are looking at, some people are investing into it, like building more churches, doing this one, hospital. People are investing into it. They might not say, okay, we want to get investment back now. See, kingdom investment is different from physical investment too. In the whatever other in the industry, you put on there, probably get your money back in double or half or 40 or marginal. But in the kingdom, we say you will press it down, you shake it together, it will not push onto you. So they must all, for us, see it that way. Now, because as the person says it's not popular. When he says it's not popular, he knows what he's saying. You might not agree with him, but it's the truth. The truth is not popular. Are you with me? The truth is never popular. Bad news is news. And we are the one carrying the good news. We are the one saying the truth that's not popular. But a guy that wants to invest must be a kingdom investor. Let's go. Kingdom partner and kingdom investors. Are you with me? When Kenny Brother, which are the biggest faith-based filmmaker in the world right now, made their first movie, was done Flywheel, yeah. And then from then to Facing the Giants, and then Fireproof, and then Courageous, and then of course from Courageous up to this prayer one. What was it? War Room. Yeah. When they made the first one, it was church member, everybody they gather money. They made the first one. When they made the second one, the church member also gather money to make it. Now, when Sony has now said, these guys are doing well, let's distribute for you. And they did the local distribution. And they were like, this is doing well, eh? So there's something in this place. And they said, okay, we're going to give you money for Courageous. Are you with me? So let's keep pushing. Let's face what whoever see what, and then you know that it was is it Fremantle, the faith-based arm of Sony that came on board to market Flywheel, and then up to Courageous and War Room, and then the last one they made, and then this recent one that they made. So it's a point. So if you not see it that way, you want to say, bro, if I give you this money, I must make my money back. And you know the markets, and then you know, I'm not even marketing, I'm doing so it's something we want, but we have to be spiritually sensitive so that you not collect money from the devil. And then you not take your pocket.
Your peace of mind.
Take your pocket away. If they will put you in prison, it's an investor.
Yeah, you didn't perform.
You didn't perform. Even though in the kingdom calculation, if you made a movie and 1,000 people were saved, everyone is happy. 2,100, everyone is happy. We wish to have millions. We need to have millions of views or billions of views. But if that's what, and the Bible says he give 1, 2, 3, and 5. And then he asked how much you make? He said 2 said he made 2. 5 said he made 5. 1 said he did not make anything. So it's 100%. So God will not ask of you what he didn't give to you. But the investor will ask of you, where's my money, where's my profit? And you will have signed some agreement and whatever. You are liable to go to prison. But for doing God's work.
But we're not definitely saying that people should not embrace investment.
No. But we have to be careful.
Are spelled properly, and we're careful. We're not saying people should not go for investment.
No, people should. Now, that's what I'm saying. Whoever wants to invest should invest that would be like a kingdom investor. On that. Now, when Bibi Tasari did what's it called? God Calling. It was this woman, first woman, yeah. She's a pastor. He said it's a faith-based production, and a pastor invested into it. I tell you for free. You can quote me. They didn't make their money back.
I don't think so.
No, I did so because I did a partner with Film One on marketing and distribution in Lagos.
Yeah, but did they make their money back?
They told me clearly they didn't make their money back.
Okay,
it was bad.
They didn't.
They didn't.
Yeah.
They didn't. And so, of course, there'll be a disclaimer on that. But it was like this.
They didn't lock anybody up.
But anybody doing, but that would be making a bad investment if it happen once, second, third time, and there's no feedback. Then the guy will go and never return.
Okay. So, but what can we say is the problems or the things that makes? I mean, we've seen secular movies. But what are the problems? What are the things that we feel are the issues that makes our film not to be there yet? Okay, I mean, I want to put myself in that category too. I'm work in progress, but some of us are going for excellence. But if you look at, we shouldn't just deceive ourselves. If we look at the generality of what we churn out as faith-based filmmakers, we'll see that there's a lot of mediocrity. Okay, like for instance, I was talking to a group of people recently, and I said that if you know that your capacity can only take one movie a year, forget all this motivation that they've given you that keep making movies to be a filmmaker. Just sit with that one, listen to God well, package it right, and put it out. Don't give us 50 films in a year that we can't even stand watching one due to what we can see. The production value, the everything. Why not just push your attention? So what are these other things? Like, this is just one upset. What are these other things that you see are like issues around our filmmaking yet? Except we are saying we're perfect.
Yeah, nobody's perfect.
So that means there are some things that still makes people to think that, okay, what are those things you've observed?
Okay, I think we need to get more information,
about what we want.
Now, one thing that I think is we're not doing. Some of us are trying, but probably some. Let me not be. For some people are trying, so that I don't look as if I'm praising myself.
I mean, why would you not put yourself?
Now is that you need to pay attention to production design. Like that is almost we do not pay that attention, and that is the background, the hallmark of filmmaking. If you are going to put your camera somewhere, you're going to put your cast somewhere, you're going to put your light somewhere, you have to design it. What do you want to see? How do you want to journey? And this is not all about money will play some role, but this is not all about money. It's about having a template and then build on that template. And that's what we want to put to the audience. So we don't do production design. We just, let's go and shoot. And God has given the message. You don't give, let's give attention to professionalism and then division of labor. Okay. Give a writer to write. Okay. Let him write. Okay, this is what you do. I'm born again, you're a child of God. You write. Give me right dialogue, right transition, write whatever, make it tight. But don't say, God has given me. Scene one. And then raw. And God doesn't give any raw. God doesn't give any finished material. He only give raw material. When God was going to give this water as it is, it's so natural. He didn't give it in a bottle. He didn't print this thing for you. Just give water. Someone package it. When God go give this table, you give it as a wood. Someone cut it, paint it. Do all that stuff. Yeah. So let's give a chance for professionalism. Division of labor. So every department is serious. Okay, we are still here. Our job is to do the sound. My job is to do the camera. I'm trying to do set. I'm directing. So I know like written, produced, directed,
graded,
everything. Edited, lead actor by some. There's no way you don't be worn out. It's not impossible, but you'll be worn out, and you cannot. No. So that is, as I've seen that, and of course we need more kingdom investors. As it is, only Omolon to form an issue. So it's father-in-law, so my father-in-law only there. So whether secular, see, and as I've said, we can attract any kind of investor. Definitely, there's something that we cannot work with. I was watching Pastor Adefarasin during this last experience. He said Coca-Cola carry majority of the finance of the last experience. He said they came to us. We didn't go to them. They came to us. They've seen experience. First and second year. This is gathering cloud though. The person want to see eyeball. You want to see. It doesn't matter if you are talking Jesus. If you go to Redeem Camp there, if you see sponsors, all the banks empty. Everybody have stand doing the Congress. So because they've seen a certain point where they get to. So we need. As I said, we need more money to do God's work, but we cannot get it in a crude way. What you say you do that affair, So we need that. With that, we help you. For instance, if you talk about production value, you also use like that's what happens in some movie that they tell you shouting because they pump into glamour. So you have to use like 3 horses. Okay, I'm going to use 10 horses. They go to the gaga kilo there. You use like 50 people. See crowd, they were white. See this. See that. See this. So, and that's the beauty, and that's what money can do. Special effect. I know what went to that special effect. And then this is that animators, graphic guys, those that can do the work. That will be paid. Are you with professionally?
Yes.
So I think with this viewpoint of mine, I hope.
I would like